everybody. My name is Eric. I don't know about this Spider-Man color scheme I got going on. The red and the blue. It's like old school Spider-Man colors. That's how I feel. Hey, I'm making a game. The game is called the Godkiller Chapter 1. And there is a mere 16 days, just a little more than 2 weeks before it drops. If you do the math, you'll know that release date is January 1st, 16 days from today. I'm getting every little thing tightened up and ready to go before that date. There's no new features to add. Everything's code complete. All the levels work. All the really bad bugs are fixed. The moderately bad bugs are dwindling, and the not so bad bugs, there might be a few that we release with. But it's coming down to the end days of this effort that has lasted the better part of 4 years. And I will release it January 1st. This effort of mine, which has been ongoing pretty much nonstop for 4 years. I didn't work on it off and on. I worked on it on and on. So today, what am I doing? I think I'm releasing the demo. Oh, but in order for that to work on this stream, I'm going to need to okay. So let's clarify this a little bit. If I go to the Steam page right now, there is something called the Chapter 1 playtest. That's fine. That's fine. But it's not ideal. So you could click this request access button and then refresh the page, and it'll show a play now or download now, or no, play now I think, button after that. But this is confusing. Even though this is effectively a demo, it's not released as a demo on this page in a way that makes that clear. So I have successfully submitted my build and store page for the demo to Steam, or to Valve. They looked over it and they approved it. One thing they didn't approve it, and I had to fix it. There's a little graphic that needs to have a little more space on one side, so I fixed that. There are many steps to take to get to this point. This web page doesn't happen on its own. Valve doesn't have much magic here for setting things up. You're writing all this stuff. You're submitting all the images, all the screenshots. More than that, there's like 5 million versions. Now let's say the actual number. There's about maybe 10 versions of this graphic here to make. All different shapes and sizes, appearing in different places. Then there's the build linkage, which is complex. Now, I'm somebody who's set up DevOps systems and familiar with build pipelines, and worked with Jenkins and GitLab, and so I'm not really a stranger to the complexity in a deployment. But Steam's is perversely complex. There's a hierarchy of different containers, and you put everything in the right container, and then it will deploy out. Once you have all the containers set up, admittedly, it's not that bad. There's a command line utility you run called SteamPipe, I think, that sends up the changed parts of your build, and then you have to twiddle a few more knobs, and then it's deployed. But the stuff leading up to it, okay, it goes apps. Apps can have multiple packages, and they will have multiple packages. Packages have depots assigned to them. Depots have a default branch assigned to them, or it could be a different branch. and the branch can have builds assigned to them. So it's like 5 levels deep with what I said, and there's also child-parent relationships between different types of apps. So the Godkiller Chapter 1 app is one app. There's another app called the Godkiller Chapter 1 Demo, which holds everything for the demo version. And there was another app I made called the Godkiller Chapter 1 Playtest. So yeah, it's involved. It's complex. It does work reasonably well once you've got it all configured, but getting it configured correctly and understanding what might be wrong along the way, cross-referencing the documentation as you go with the maze of tabs and links and stuff they've got. Not here. Here. All this stuff. That is hard. In this session, I will release this demo, and I don't know if that's going to take me 5 minutes or 4 hours. I do not know. I do know that I've got it approved. Store page ready. Build status ready. View release options. Here we go. I'm going to see what's there. Okay. This might be all there is. It might be a 5-minute thing. I'm going to find out right now. This is new territory for me inside of the functionality of Steam. Steamworks. Okay. Demo. Set the demo store assets as public and release date times now. Set this demo is released in Steamworks. Okay. Do it. I have to type release my app. Now, if I screw up, I will unrelease it. I think this is what I want to do. I'm pretty sure. All right, so all these hamsters are spinning on their wheels. Okay. Now, I'm reading this stuff very carefully because sometimes there's like one little message somewhere that says that something ain't right. Visible in the Steam store. It may take up to 10 minutes for the product to appear. That's cool. I might get a little bit of interest coming in from a little blip of discovery they'll grant me. You must now publish the store page for the parent app. Okay. See what I was talking about? There's usually like one little message that means there's something else you gotta attend to. This is that message. Okay. So then I'm looking down underneath here to see, is there any other stuff like that? Planned release date. Okay, this is moot. I'm releasing it today. This was an earlier failure that I resolved. That seems fine. I don't think I need to. Is there any edit your planned release date? I mean, I guess, does it matter? I don't think it matters. Looking down a little bit further. See, this is all good. This is all good. I'm a little concerned that this thing here is still showing an error message I resolved through a review, but maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, so then I need to edit my store page. I may want to kill more than one bird with a single stone. I just made up that expression. I just invented it for the very first time. Killing more than one bird with a single stone. You can use that. Good. Good. All this is fine. All this is fine. Bolt controller support. I may have to edit some Steam pipe settings on the demo for the controller support unless it inherits it from this other app. Just double check. 1 gigabyte, 1 gigabyte, 1 gigabyte, 1 gigabyte. Okay, that's fine. So this is the maze part. It's like I thought maybe I was in the right place to edit my store page, but it kind of feels like, oh, it's got unpublished changes. Okay. Let's go ahead and publish it. This is the parent page that I'm publishing here. Okay, now it just says we published it. It's not a lot of consistency between the different pages, I'll tell you that now. Okay, so let's go back to Chapter 1 on Steam. Let's see if the demo is here yet. Okay, there is a demo button right here. Okay. Now I'm going to switch over to Big Stupid Head mode and log in. And I will log in my very lengthy password. Okay, it's doing multi-factor. All right, then I type in the number it gave me. Okay, I'm back in Steam. So now come back to here. This I'm going to remove, but this is important. That's there now. Okay. Cool. Yep, okay, that's all fine too. This is not a good test run for releasing, because I'll have to release the main app too. Thankfully that's all been approved as well at this point. Glad I got that done before all the holidays started putting all the Valve employees on vacation. Okay, so let me get rid of the playtest button. Let me get rid of that too. Let's see. All associated DLC demos and tools. Let us find where the fuck is all this stuff? Okay, that's the demo. Okay, I'm under the demo right now. I need to go back up. Go to this one. Let's see, can I... Can I manage it from here? There's just one option somewhere in the maze to find, basically. Is it going to be inside of here? Do I want the playtest documentation? Let me just see if the option to turn it off is in here. That would be nice. Manage your Steam playtest. I think that's it. 212 people. That's kind of cool. That's how many people have signed up and played it. Let's deactivate. edit sign up visibility. Okay. All right, let's just turn this off. It went to a totally different screen. Hidden. Okay. Save that. And by the way, here's a tip. Never use the back button on your browser for any type of web app. Anything, any page that's got something where you input stuff or give things that could change data. Never use the back button. It's like the last thing a web developer worries about. And yet, it'll fuck up your data all the time. If with the different bugs people have about not supporting just going back in your browser. Don't use it. Don't use it unless you're on a pure content page. If you're editing information, don't use the back button on your web browser. It should work. It should work well, but most website developers don't get stringent on that. It's kind of like accessibility, for example. A lot of web developers, they don't worry about accessibility features. Just as many web developers, and then some, don't worry about back button support working reliably and robustly. So that's a problem because on the Steam portal, there's often no way to understand how to get back to where you were at using the buttons. I live near an airport. So here's the Steam playtest. And I lost the previous page where I was at. I will not hit the back button. And that means I have to go back to the dashboard to get back to where I was before. Okay, so the Godkiller Chapter 1. Oh, that's right. I have to go to the playtest app. If this looks super boring, if this looks like filing your taxes, you're right. You're right. You're definitely right. If this is like not what you pictured game development was, I'm sorry. This is game development. This kind of bullshit. Unless you're just going to do game jams. Unless you're just going to release web apps on itch.io. We're not releasing any games at all. This is game development. This is an essential part of it. Managing all these stupid portal integrations. And this is just one. It's the biggest one. If I decide I want to put the game out to other places, then I've got more portal integrations to do. Okay, manage my playtest. Okay, so visibility is hidden. And I should be able to deactivate this now. Oh. Are you sure this will make your playtest unavailable to all participants? Yes. That's the end of that. Okay, now we publish. Prepare for publishing. This is publishing the playtest. Publish to Steam. Put in Steamworks. That's their way of saying I really mean it. And there's a button, really publish. Really publish. There's about 4 versions of this publish button. Okay. If I go up here and then come back in. Okay. The message about unpublished changes goes away. All right, so then if I go back to dashboard, I go to chapter 1. I want to see, is there anything about unpublished stuff? No, that seems fine. So let's see if I've successfully removed. No, that's still there. So it may be the case I need to publish my store page a second time now that the playtest has been disabled. Let us go to that. So I'll make some token edit on the store page. In fact, I will probably be able to find something I legitimately want to change. So let's just go look through it. Kill more than one bird with a single stone, as I like to say. Forum URL. Discord server URL. Online manual. That's all good. All these are good. The only thing is maybe Facebook, but every time I do it, it's broken. So that's garbage. It's garbage to me. This I'm going to keep. All in game text is displayed. No, no languages supported other than English. What else could I maybe change? Wait, oh, now it's saying it's got unpublished changes. Okay. I think that's because of the changes I made to the playtest. So just take a look through this text. Fling yourself into, it's 58. I took out 2 levels. I knew there'd be something to change. So I changed it here, I didn't change it up above. $58, got that right there. A lot of copy here written by Alex Harvey, who is doing marketing for me. So that's a lot of his work on this Steam store page. I have not won any awards. I do not have any reviews to add at this point. I'll get some. Maybe not awards. I don't know. That's presumptuous to think I'll get awards, but I will get some reviews before it's over. Okay. Oh yeah. Not these files. These files are good. I'll just leave those alone. Well, this one's got old graphics in it. The face portraits are old, but I don't really want to. By the way, this scene in the game I fixed lip animation on last night. It was a good off-stream activity, so I didn't stream it. Okay. So there's screenshots that have gone stale. And I believe Alex shared some with me. Let me check. Let me check what he said about that. He's just uploaded all the press release screenshots he's taken so far. Shared drive, promo, press kit media, press release screenshots. Okay. Oh, he gave me this direct link too. Let's go look at that. Oh, that's the pitchy game thing. Okay. So, I'm closing some tabs so I don't get confused. Is this one I was working on? Yeah, it was. Okay. Is this one I need to keep open? No. What about this one? No. This is the one to keep open. Okay. So then let's go look in the place he said. And if it's not there, it's not his fault. It's going to be Google Drive's fault, or my configuration of Google Drive. So Godkiller, promo, press kit, media, screenshots. What's this extra bit here? Release version. Okay. Is this the one I made? Hold on, let's go back to, where do you say? Press kit, media, press release, screenshots. Okay, so these are older. 8/3/21. Not that old though. Here, let me open this up. Yeah, no, this is current. This is current. So I could use that. Here, let's just open these all up and take a look. I might want to just replace everything I've got with these. Okay. Okay, equipment forks. Yeah, so these are much better than what I've already got. Much better. Much better explain what the game's going to be like. Okay. Let's take these, put them in there, get rid of some of the old ones that have gone stale. Screenshots, release version. Let me go there. Not there. Here. And we take these guys and just go boop. Yes. Let's upload all of those. I wonder if I'll hit some kind of maximum limit, because I do have quite a few there already that I haven't deleted yet. That has a lot of data that's being uploaded. Okay, that's good. Now let's also remove some of the screenshots that are no longer good. So let's delete that one. I kind of like this one, but people think it's a title screen. I mean, technically it kind of is a title screen, but you're actually playing the game when it happens at the very beginning of the game. This one, I think I will leave, and I don't see anything that looks dated. The level has changed a little bit. This one, I'll leave that one in. This one I want to delete because do I want to delete it? Yeah, I do. This one goes. Then I've got too many of these green color levels all together. Just for the sake of variety, I want to pick some of the better ones and leave those in. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. Maybe I just want to move the positioning of this one. Can I do that? I can. Okay. There we go. This one is maybe interesting because there's all those people in it. Yeah, these ones I definitely want to keep. They communicate story. The pillars here look pretty okay too. They get across the camera viewpoint pretty well when you have these giant pillars going straight up. This one I kind of like for the simplicity of it. This one I like for a different use of colors, and you can see a different element there. It also gives you an idea of the grid-based nature of the game. This one I like because it's got a different setting and shows more variety, visual variety. This one, visual variety, but also it's a little more, I don't know. I like the stark contrast of the shadows and everything. Okay. This one I kept in because it shows a different kind of creature, just to show variety. This one I like the sort of Tron layout of it. Will I keep this one? I will, but I don't think it should be the very first one. Let's have it be the last one. I do have a hell of a lot of screenshots here. But people can look at the amount of screenshots they want to look at. You know, they can stop looking at screenshots whenever they want to. Okay. So I think I'm okay with this selection. Let me check for any staleness around the portrait art. Pretty good. Okay, now the first screenshot should be one of my favorites. This one's pretty good for telling you what type of game it is. So I should probably have one with blocks in it right at the beginning. This one might actually be a decent starting one because it's got blocks in it, which tells you, oh, there's, you know, it might be block pushing. No, it doesn't communicate block pushing though. I will make this one number 2. Number 2. You go there. Another one will be number 1. I think it'll be this one. This one seems like strongest for communicating something that the player already understands. I'm not saying blocks are the coolest thing in the game, but there's something that you can kind of hook onto and understand what genre the game is in. It's an anchoring image. I've listened to a lot of analysis from a guy, his name is Chris Zukowski. I think I got his last name right. What he did was he did some in-depth interviews with, maybe not in-depth interviews, but he did like interviews with Steam players and asked them how they made their decisions about what to wishlist or buy. And the biggest pattern he found was that it was necessary to establish the genre very fast. To give the player an idea, not what's cool about the game. That is another thing too you want to do, but before that, just what type of game is this? What do I do in this game? So that's my rationale for putting this screenshot up at the top. Now the trailer is even more important than the screenshots. But assuming we've got somebody that wants to keep on clicking through, I do want the screenshot order to have an anchoring effect when they go to this first one. Okay, so I think I'm good with the screenshots. all 5 million of them. Now let's do a publish. Okay, now let's see what this page looks like. Okay, good. The playtest is gone. Let's watch the very first trailer. I see my new screenshots. This one Alex made. It's pretty good. Alright, this one I made.
Fellas, something ain't right. I smell a guest with no invite.
Hey, Chief. You see a thief?
Thief's here, sir. You best believe. Thief don't knock, no, just steals your block, so keep it on lock. Yo, watch it like a hawk crow. No doors, but we got some windows. Our block's not yours. That's how this life goes. Slipping when she's creeping, yeah. Don't lose a block. Never rising, surprising, doing her devising.
The thing I don't like about that trailer, two things. One, it's got the old face art. That's the art that I made. It's since been replaced with more professional looking face art from Bettina Throckmorton. Second thing is, it doesn't have the camera smoothing change that I put in about a month ago. So I'm thinking I'll probably take that trailer out. The thing this trailer is good for is maybe showing the idea that it plays like songs with vocals inside of the game. But I don't even know if that's going to be clear to somebody watching it. So here's the very first trailer made.
Could there be spires and towers? You'll climb them for hours. How the stairs will wind, all the secrets you'll find. Could there be dark little holes and yawning abysses? Would that earn me your praise, your fawning and kisses? Could there be creatures around, your brothers and sisters? Goodwill to be found. Everyone fits here, it's my world. You're invited once you're here. Be delighted, it's my world. You're invited once you're born. You're inside it, it's my world. You're invited once you're here. Be delighted, it's my world. You're invited once you're born. You're inside it.
So it shows two levels that aren't actually in the game. And it shows the old art, and it's got the non-smoothed camera. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna keep both those trailers for now. It's like I prefer to replace them, but with something that covers the same goals as the trailers that were there. Okay, demo's released. Now this one says download Mac demo, but if you're on Windows, it'll say download Windows demo. I'm pretty sure, because both are there. Let me go over to the Steam client, because that's the web page. Oh, this business again. Okay. Go over to my big stupid head. I gotta bring up my password manager, because even if you click remember my password, Steam will not remember your password. That's a button that like a whole bunch of developers just don't even worry if it works or not. It's kind of like the back button on your browser. Will it work? Or will it have like a placebo effect, where we don't actually have to write the functionality, but people will just feel better if there's a little checkbox there that they can check if they want to. Kind of like you give a little toddler a pretend steering wheel in your car and let them think they're driving the car. Alright, I'm logging into Steam with my password. Alright, back to Steam. Okay. So here's the Godkiller. And is it supposed to show a demo download here? I do get the feeling that it'll pop up inside my library after I do the download. If I go to the store page, well, that's where I just was, but let's download the Mac demo. Sorry, I did click this. I don't know that it actually did anything, though. That's the part which is unsatisfying. Okay, is this... Okay. 3 of 3 items complete, okay. Okay. Let's go to the proper web page in my regular browser. Download Mac demo. Yes, Steam is installed. Open the Steam app. I have no idea if you're actually doing anything. I have no idea. Is there something like if you have the full game, it won't let you get the demo? Okay, yes, Steam is installed. Download Mac demo. Go ahead, open it up, and then actually do something when you come into it. Like don't just navigate to the Steam client. Actually take some action once you arrive at the Steam client. Or even if you just show me like a little twirly bit, I would feel happier. Like a little, we're working on it. That would make me feel happier. Or if you're unable to do the thing that was requested, then you could say, I can't do it. That's what the Steam client could do. You know, it could say, I know you asked me to download a game, but I'm just not feeling it. I just don't know if I want to get out of bed today. So yeah, it's another fuck you Steam moment for me. I would say I'll exit out and try it again, but then I gotta log in again. I mean, maybe it's the thing where I need to stop this. It's probably not related to that, but I'm going to try it anyways. Stop. And also I don't know what it would stop. I haven't Unity open. That is the thing which it's probably looking at and saying that's the game. Because I run the game from there and it's got the Steam Store app ID inside of it and everything. So it probably thinks Unity is the game. And it's probably unable to stop Unity. It might be the case that the inability to stop this is keeping the download from occurring. So let me try coming over to Unity and just quitting out of Unity. It's good to do it every once in a while. Just get a nice, yeah, there we go. Okay. Get a nice clean exit from Unity, because the most frequent way that Unity exits is just a crash. All the software is falling apart all the time. Okay, now let's try this again. Nothing. There's like a downloads thing here, but yeah. I just don't know. I could see if somebody else is able to download the demo. I wonder if they'd be in the same boat as me. I know that the people that approved the demo were able to at least run the Windows demo. They said, make sure you can do that with the Mac too. We don't have anybody here to test the Mac version. Okay, let me clear these. Okay. You can download the demo? Ah, good. Mickey, thank you. That makes me feel much better. So I might chalk that up to my weird developer environment is not dealing well with Steam. So I do have it hacked together in a certain way. Your name sounds familiar to me. Are you from like the Drod or Caravel community or Thinky Puzzle games? All right, let's. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's why you sound familiar. Oh, that's real cool. So Mickey, up above, in the previous chat session, there was this guy, also from Argentina, Mateo. I was talking to him, and he's trying to figure out like how to get a job in Argentina, and so go check out Gansi Pazzo's Twitch stream. Gansi's got that giant Twitch stream. Maybe there's some advice from over there on that. How's stuff going for you? Let's turn off some of these bugs. Gansi's got connections. Okay, so this is done. I get to say it's done. I tell you, Mickey, even when I'm just doing my own project for myself, I'm still a manager of myself. These are like tickets, Jira tickets, and this is my status, marking them done. Here's how much time I've got left. So yeah, let's see. What else can I do tonight? This is done. I'm happy about that. It's 5:30, so I think I have time for one of the ones that lasts hours. And there's no more high priority ones that last hours. There's just medium and low. I think I'll try this one. See if I can reproduce it. I still want to go to Argentina, even though I'm not working at Climate anymore. It's an expensive plane ticket to go over there, but then if I stay there long enough, then it's less expensive. Skip the new version. Okay. We'll go to the pit tower, which is where the bug was reported. Okay. And I will go crazy if I have to listen to that song again and again. I'll turn it off when I start testing this, but let me see what the steps are and see if I can reproduce it. He was able to get a beard to push a block over grass. How did he do that? Let me see. Maybe he's still got the clip up there. That's probably gone. It's probably gone. I'll try it left, down, up. See if I get more context. Left, down, Up. Yeah, jump to here. Okay. Maybe it's still there. Nope. Alright. Is able to get a beard to push block over grass. It seems the beard pushed the block into M while we were standing on a 1 tile wide block of grass. Okay. That might be enough for me to reproduce it. Gotta turn the music off. I've just heard the song too many times. This is probably the best level. Ooh. Oh. That's a repro. So this guy is a good tester. That was some really good testing he did. Wow. Okay. So in order for me to reproduce this more quickly, what I should do is set up the specific case in a test level so I can get to it quickly. Because I might have to run it multiple times. Okay, so let's go set up a test level. No maximize. All right, let's clear some of the junk out. Okay. Take this, put it. Whoa. What happened to my snapping? Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Okay, so then that there. Okay, she's got to move onto the square. So that means I put grass square down. Okay. And I put a beard so he's ready to push the block against the green. Now let's see if this tiny little level can reproduce it. think I've got the timing on it incorrect. Let's put him here. Try it again. Perfect. Next, probably set some breakpoints. So let me think about that. What's the best place to put the breakpoint? Ooh, this is the wrong project. Get out of this project. Here's the right project. Get rid of some of these tabs here. Got too much stuff open. Yeah, get rid of them all. Okay. So maybe from push util. Okay, this might be the best place to track it from. Let's start the debugger. This is the predictives. Am I right? Yeah, predictive boards. Okay. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Okay. So the pushing piece should be the beard. It is. And the piece should be the block. It is. Okay. So adding the block piece into this array of pieces that have been pushed. Okay. Now, decall expect to be -1. Is it? Yes, it is. D row 0. Yeah. Height something. Push call 10. Okay. Flat, okay. So what should happen is he should exit out of here. Should come down to here. I suspect it will not, but let's just check real quick. Nope, it didn't exit out of here. So this is the point where I want to be looking at execution. Okay. Why so many calls? Predictive boards. Okay, fine. I need to turn off the predictive because that creates 4 extra instances of the game to check the results of different actions in advance. So let's turn off that. Okay. Okay, so here, oh, it's kind of correct. It's just weird. Now that I think about it. It's not actually a bug. It's just not intuitive. Because M can fling from the grass. She can go off of it. It's actually not a bug. It's just a question of, do I want to change the behavior? No, it is a bug. It is a bug. Because the block going in this direction. Yeah, okay. No, going in this direction, it should not be able to go over the curb of the grass. Okay, let's go step through this again. I got confused. Okay. Board, push call, push row. Okay. Okay. O layer. I would think the O layer should be able to block here. I think that's where the check should be. From C, from R, from H, DC -1, DR 0. 2C, 2R. 2C is 10, from C is 11, okay. 2R should match from R. 2H should match from H. It does, okay. Let's see what the logic is inside of does O layer block. Is there any grass? It doesn't look like there's any grass checks here. Okay, there won't be edges. So this will return that it's possible to, O layer does not block, okay. So then it checks for the M layer piece, which is where the M is. It does seem like it's a necessary part to reproduce this bug that the player is standing on the grass square, because otherwise it just smashes the block and it doesn't go up there. Okay, 2 M piece equals null, or 2 M piece is pushable. M is pushable. So I expect this to return true. Okay, and then there's, is the push blocked? Let's check that. Here's my problem. I'm checking to see if there's a pushable piece there, and if there is, I'm returning false. And that short circuits the logic underneath here, which checks for grass. But I could just put the grass check up above and it should be fine. Should be fine. So I understand why the code works as it does. Is push blocked. I make a change there. Oh, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Let's call this, let's see. So here I'm saying first check the O piece, then check the M piece. Okay. And I say if there's grass in the square that you're moving to, the push is blocked. That's the end of that logic. There's no case where we would allow something to be pushed onto grass. After that, I say let's get the M layer piece, which is sort of like the mobile layer where everything that can move is kept, or moving layer. And I say, if there is something there and it's pushable, return false. We can push it. Otherwise, we check and see if there's a wall there that blocks the push. Okay, I think that works. It's a little bit scary to change this code so late in development. It's like, what else might break? That's the concern. That is the result I wanted. Okay. Go to a level it's got some other cases in it. This is a good one. Some spoilers. Not story spoilers, not too much. But maybe level spoilers. Waiting for it to load, waiting for it to load.
Phew! I made it. Done with the basement. After all that psychodrama, you know what sounds good? Flux. Flux, flux, flux.
Yeah, it's working right. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, so this one's done. Done. Let's see, dev days left. Is it 16 that's left? Let's see the actual number. It is 16, okay. So I've got some extra time here, which is good. Look at all the minute ones. Wow, it's not much there. Okay, days. I could do that one. This one, I mean, wow, like I might spend a lot of time trying to reproduce that. It might take me a small amount of time or a large amount of time. All right, still I've got like a couple hours tonight. This one I'll have to do later when I'm actually ready to release the game, so that'll be January 2nd. Then I'll do that. But let me think. Maybe this one. I'm just going to see if I can get it to happen. If I can't reproduce it after maybe 10 tries, I'll close it. Mateo! Hey, man. I'm not sure if Mickey is still on, but he is also from Argentina. I can't remember if it was Buenos Aires or Anyways, that's his business. Boom, boom. Oh, you're from Buenos Aires. What I'm saying is the other guy that was on the chat a moment ago, I think he might also be from Buenos Aires. I know he's from Argentina. I used to work with him. He's a good guy. Mickey is. Yeah. Also, I like this thing that people from Argentina do. I think I want to do it too. Where you say, you get excited, you just hit J-A, J-A, J-A. Yeah. It's good. Let's see. Yeah. But I think you were doing like J-A before, but yeah, same thing. Okay, Treachery Bridge. Let me see if I can reproduce this bug. It's called First Death. The thing that's going to suck about reproducing this bug is it takes a while for it to load every time. I wonder if I remove my decoration scripts if it'll go faster. There's a good chance it will. All these meshes down here, they seem to take a while to load. Let me do Tools, Pro Builder. Strip all Pro Builder scripts in scene. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of those. Oh, cool. I'm gonna go check it out, but I'm gonna do it on my private screen because your name is your business and I do not want to dox you. Oh, no, I don't got it yet. Was it the right? I see you though. I see. Yeah, I think I see you over here. But I don't want to say your full name because that's personal. But yeah, I see you. Let's see more. Connect. Here, I'm sending a connection request to you. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw your profile on LinkedIn. I just sent a connection request to you in the other direction. So yeah, we'll get linked up. Let's see, and you are third. So there's some connections we might share in common if you go 2 levels deep. Okay. So then the other one I want to do is remove decoration scripts. And that should make it so that it's faster to load. Now let's see if I can reproduce this bug. Save the level. Yep, for 16 more days. Because I'll release in 16 days.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
God said you were dead.
I was.
So glad to see you.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Nope, did not reproduce it. But I have fast loads, so that's better. So if I can do this 10 times without reproducing it, I'll just close the bug and call it good. I only saw it happen one time.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
God said you were dead.
I was.
So glad to see you.
Yeah.
Where are you going? We should talk.
Oh, little.
Alright, I'm going to try it 8 more times. Let's see if I can get it to reproduce.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
God said you were dead.
I was.
So glad to see you.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
You mean right now? Right now I'm testing. You mean just in general? Do I play games? Yeah, I play games. You
Oh,
bet.
little nothing.
Yeah. I'll show you. Here's the games I like to play. So here's my library of games that I play. The one I spent the most time with recently is where is it at? Dream Quest. Just a collectible card game. Very, very simple graphics, but very fun game. Okay. All right. So that's 3 tests where the bug did not come up. My favorite game of all time is Portal 2.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
God said you were dead.
I was.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
God said you were dead.
I was.
So glad to see you.
Okay, I'm gonna try it 4 more times. And if I don't see the bug, 4 more. After 4 times, I'll call it done or no repro.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
God said you were dead.
I was.
So glad to see you.
Yeah.
Where are you going? We should talk.
Ah, there it is. There's the bug. Okay. So what did I do different that time? Well, there's some errors down here. This one might be pretty hard. Yeah. Oh, Grim Fandango. Yeah, I think I got that one. Yeah. It's a really good story. It's got wonderful voice acting. Let's see. Grim Fandango. Was that a Ron Gilbert game? Let me check. Was it Ron Gilbert? It was LucasArts. That's the remastered credits. What were the original? No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was Ron Gilbert on that one. So there's another game by Ron Gilbert called Thimbleweed Park. And Ron Gilbert was the person who was responsible for that genre of games that that Grim Fandango was a part of. And Ron Gilbert worked at LucasArts. He did the Monkey Island games and others. And I met Ron Gilbert when I had a voiceover studio, and for a while my voice actors in my studio were going to be in this game. Sort of. That was the plan. We actually did record one demo for it, but he decided to go with the director of voice for Grim Fandango instead of my company, which is okay. It's okay. It just doesn't bother me or anything. But anyways, I guess I'm like you. I have a special place in my heart for Grim Fandango and all those games that were created at that time. So yeah, but Grim Fandango is really good. It's still a lot of fun to play, particularly the remastered one. It's got such good voice acting in it. Okay, so there's an assertion. Is it in predictive? Is it in my predictions? No, this is the main one. Lost its integrity. Okay. But I think it's because of this stupid hack I made. C equals C of the piece, right? Oh, I've got this hack, and the integrity is not being. Huh. Well, first off, I don't think this should be an assertion. I think it should be a return false. should keep an exception from being thrown. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I like that. It might be that because there was an assertion, it caused an exception, which caused something else to happen. That might have been it. Okay, let's just try that. I'm not worried about the integrity failing there because I have a hack used one time in the entire game.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and...
It's fine.
That's cool. Okay.
Oh, little nothing.
No worries. No worries. Okay, more assertions. Quite a few assertions. Yeah, let me just return. This code will only run in the editor. So there's one thing I should probably be checking, which is this code causing the error? Because those assertions will throw exceptions, which will cause execution to go to weird places, or not go to places where it should, to be more accurate. I figured out how to reproduce the bug, though. That part's good.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just...
Weird. Okay, where else? Still assertions, okay. Let's find the first one. Okay. Let's say if not board verify integrity. Integrity check failed. Ah, what? can do that. My wife is asking me about dinner stuff. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst.
It's that second death. It's a little bit tough.
Oh, little nothing, you have strayed. Oh, little nothing, you are afraid that all your peace.
What is the issue there? So it's not the assertions. It's not the assertions that cause the problem. I mean, like, if I take out the verify integrity stuff, I think the bug is still going to be there. Okay. Now this is the hack for returning there. Okay, let's take a look at treachery bridge level controller code. Where's the song manager? Yeah, this one here. Okay, so what calls this? Okay, M dies. Finish teleport M to death box. A motherfucking bug. That's what I think yeah. Motherfucking bug. It's a little bit tricky. I do agree. The trickiness of it is this code is very special cased. It's a hack. It's only for one place in the game, so I didn't bother to make it nice code. I'm doing something wrong. Let me see. So this says expect to find player 52, 47, 38, but instead found null. Let me see where that actually is. Prefabs, meta. Throw my diagnostic cube up here. Okay. 52, 48, 48. 52, 47, 38. Okay, so you were expecting, the code was expecting to find 52, 47, 38. To find M at the bottom down here. Did not find her there because I moved her. And she died again. That was one weird thing that happened. Why would she die again? Okay, let's just try it. I don't know if I'll be able to reproduce it with the debugger because it seemed like it was timing related.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and...
Okay, so where do I think the player is now? I think she's at the bottom of the pit, but not yet moved to the new location. So 38, yeah, 38. That's where she is right now. But I'm going to move her over there. Should I be doing move M instead of set M? Not sure about that. Does feel like I'm missing half of it because I need to erase one square and fix another one. Okay, so there's the H at the death box position. Okay, and then I say set the player pieces column row height to the location of that. And I'm going to check here again. This is where she died, but now she's at 5. Okay. Okay, but there's a start to it. Start teleport M to death box. Okay, this is what happened. Or, well, This is the first part of what happens. She enters the bridge. I think I might know what's going on. Maybe. Did this even get called? I don't know. So if I change to mdies, it's going to do this. What am I? Update. This is update. Okay, I feel like I need to see this part too. So let's hit play and then okay.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and...
It's fine.
Okay. So here we go. Start M teleporting to the death box. She's alive. Unstun. Disable the player guide. Okay, I hear I'm making sure she doesn't get born inside of the egg piece. So right now, she's already died. And this is resurrecting her in a fashion. It's going to clear the birth queue, which currently has the player piece in it. That should make it so that she doesn't get reborn. Teach you what? You said, I don't want to teach you. Taking you the good way. I'm not sure I understand. So you're saying like don't worry about teaching you, or are you saying you want me to teach you? I'm not sure. I mean, mainly I'm just gonna fix this bug. Mainly I just want to get these bugs fixed. And I also like hanging out and talking to people. Main thing though. Fix the bugs. Release the game. Okay, so we add teleport. Piece teleport effect. Player piece. And we're going to say we're going to teleport her to this other location inside the death box. Disable commands. Yes. Okay. Okay. So Emma's dead at this point. Well, no. Okay. Okay. So where do I think she is right now? I think she's at the bottom of the pit. That's where I think she is. 38. That's the bottom of the pit. Okay. So change state M dies. What will that do? I'll start the song playing, I think. Some achievements. Silence all. Okay, that's all there is there. on the start though, did it actually... Start, teleport him to death box. Start, teleport. No. Okay, so she's not in a hacked place yet. She was enqueued in the egg to be reborn, but I cleared that. Change the state to her dying. That's fine. Okay, then it's going to come over to here, but only after the screen fader is done. So I'll go ahead and set this up there just to see if she screwed up at that point. Okay, then a bunch of code ran there. So the question is, what is the bad state I'm looking for? And as soon as I know what the bad state is, then I can say which code placed it in the bad state. I don't know what the bad state is. Data-wise, I don't know what the bad state is. It's the rebirth thing. I mean, that's the problem. What is the code that causes that rebirth? So let's take a look at the play. Whoa. Oh, okay. The bug is that when the player controlled character M, when she dies, she's supposed to stay down in a room that's dark where some stuff happens, but instead she is reborn back at the top. Okay, so let's go into here. Okay, where do I think the player is now? I know where she should be. She should be down at the death box, but I don't think she is. If she was down in the death box, height would be at 5 instead of 38. Oh, but that's okay because this code here is going to set her there. Okay, so now the player piece is down in the death box. So the height is down at 5. But there's some other code. Let me go find walk util. Okay, where's she at?
Oh, little nothing, you have strayed.
Still a 5, that's
Oh,
good.
little nothing, you are afraid that all your pieces fell apart. They fell below.
You got a job interview. Well, I mean, that might be a little tough. Yeah, because, Unreal would be C++ code. But if you've got the interview, that's good, because probably you talked to a recruiter. Probably you talked to a recruiter and you said, I don't know Unreal, I know Unity, I can learn Unreal. And the recruiter said, good enough, right? or are you pretending you know Unreal? If you pretend you know Unreal, you're going to be screwed. Your interview will go bad. That's my prediction. Let's see, my wife, she says something here. What is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you haven't talked to the recruiter yet. Okay. I don't know, just be honest with what you know, because if you go into the interview and you say you know Unreal and you don't, they'll know. Yeah, like if you go and you don't know Unreal, you probably won't pass, right? If they think that you know Unreal but you don't know it, that you probably won't pass. No. But if they're okay with you knowing Unity, maybe it's okay. Yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah. I would be very honest. I'd be very honest, and maybe they turn you down, but also you don't have to waste your time. You don't waste their time, and maybe they're okay with it. But yeah. But I give lots of interviews. In my life, maybe 100 interviews I've given to people. And if anybody says they know something, like a programming language or a library that I know, and I can ask them questions about something I know, I always know. I always know when they don't. Like if they don't know the thing they say they do, and it's something that I do know about, I will always be able to tell if they're faking. And that's true not just for me, that's for any tech interviewer. But good luck. I hope you get it. Please get calm. Okay. What is the thing that causes there to be trouble? Okay, I just want to see, does... No, I'm a manager, an engineering manager. I work with recruiters to hire people. I'll show you an article I wrote. So, I mean, this may be annoying to read because of all the English. but this is an article I wrote for people that were applying to my company. And I said, a lot of the people that are applying, they're screwing up to move easily. Web devs, how to move easily through our tech screens. So a lot of people were messing up. And I would tell them, if you want to do well in the first interview, which is a tech screen, then here's all the things to do. First is just you should know the other person talking to you, they want you to be good. They want you to succeed. They want to find out that you're the right person. So it's an attitude thing. You know, if you feel like the other person you're talking to, they're not against you, they're hoping that you're a good candidate, sometimes it's helpful to know that. Second thing I said is what I told you. Your resume, your CV, it should match what you can actually do. So if there's anything where you're exaggerating or saying you can do more than you can actually do, it'll lead to a lot of bad first interviews. It'll also make it so that it's hard for you to do a good interview because you'll be kind of scared, like you have to put on a show. And then there's admit when you don't know. It means just be honest. If you don't know something, just always admit it. Remember to pause when you talk. Yeah, you might have screwed up there, to be honest. But I would change your CV if you don't really have Unreal in your skills. One thing I said up above is, you know, even if you just read a few articles on it, you wrote like a Hello World program, it's not the same thing. Like you should have spent like at least a month getting into it just to be able to put it on your resume. That's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah, anyways, I'll put the link here in case you feel like reading it, but I understand it's you know, it's kind of annoying to read a lot of English, so I'll just drop a link anyways. But this is all the advice I give people. All right, so then back to this guy. Cool, man. Yeah. Okay, take one step in the direction. Is she gonna fall? I don't think so. Old height equals height, new height equals height. Okay. No, she's not gonna fall. Will she? Maybe she will. Let's see, did she fall? No, good, okay. Is she alive? Yes, okay. Okay, so she didn't die there. Okay. So people from other countries that work with people in English-speaking countries. So I understand it's difficult to learn a second language, particularly English. So I always have respect for people, even if they've not gotten to complete fluency, to be very good at that language. But I will say it's difficult to work with people if you have to repeat things like, maybe 3 times, or you have to change how you say the words to use different words that they would understand. It's possible. So some of the people that I've worked with that have English as a second language, they'll pretend they understand when they don't understand. That's the worst thing. That's like, if there's someone who they want you to think they understand, and they nod their head and they say, yes, I understand. They don't understand. It leads to so many bad situations. Whereas if there's somebody who's like, no, I don't understand what you said, and you have to say it a few more times, it's better than if they pretend that they understood. There have been like sometimes where I worked with people where we just talked really slow, and it was fine. So in Japan, I worked with a lot of Japanese people for a company called Nissan, the cars, Nissan. And most of them didn't speak very good English, but we all just spoke a little bit slow with each other. And if I heard them say some words, I would try to use the same words that they used when I spoke to them, because I knew it was in their vocabulary. And that was pretty good. That was pretty good. You can get a lot done if everyone just admits when they don't understand. You slow down the speech a little. You use words that you think maybe the other person will understand, and it's good. You can still get stuff done. It just takes a little more time, I mean, even there's like people that they both speak English, and one of them just isn't good at listening and understanding. It's the same problem. They'll nod their head. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Mm-hmm. And they don't got it. They don't got it. And you said liars, and I understand that. But sometimes they actually think they understand. So they're lying, yes, but they're lying to themselves. Okay, let's see. So she didn't die here. She did not die by walking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the caja fría, I called it. The caja electronidad no está fría. No es apurado. To the hotel manager. He understood me. It wasn't good Spanish, but we understood. Let's see. Okay, so what's going to go on here? The player did move. The player did not die. So something else happens. Something else happens. Is it going to be down in the egg berths? Handle egg berths? Let's move this here. Yeah. Increment the step number. That's all fine. I think the player did not die. That's true. Is there anybody reacting? I don't think anybody is. Unstun the player. Okay. And here, I'm curious if there's any egg births. Let's see. So there's 2 eggs in the level. Is there anything in queue? Nothing in the first one. Nothing in the second one. Okay, something else has to happen. I know some about C++. Yeah, I haven't written a lot of C++ recently, but I did spend about 15 years writing C++ code. So birth queue count should be 0. Look at this water height stuff all through my code. There's no water in the game, but I did have it at one point. Okay, so the first one did not birth anything. Okay. Okay, this should also return. It did. Good. But not that good, because I still don't know what is the thing that causes that rebirth. Is there another command that's going to happen? Birthing blocks, that won't do anything. Did the player die? No. Okay. Kill player with insufficient moves. That's one thing to check for. No, that's plenty of moves. There's 4 available. Okay, that's all fine too. Okay. Board change, true. So then we call this guy. Is this guy gonna mess it up? Board changed. Okay, the player piece. Okay, where is she at? She's at 5. She is at 5. She must be at 5. Okay, player piece. Height 5. Yes, she's in the death box. Okay. Okay, go down to here. See if anything changed. Player is alive, so it's going to go back here. React to death, false. Okay, so we don't react to death yet. I think it's not going to show the bug. If I hit play, I think it won't show the bug.
Oh, little nothing, you have strayed.
Yeah.
Oh, little nothing, you are afraid that all your pieces fell apart. They fell below. A little nothing, where did they go?
Boy, this is a tough one. So I had all those breakpoints set to look for the condition that would cause the bug, but it didn't happen. The bug did not happen, so whatever I was looking at was not the right state. That's a Twitch broadcast issue. Or the debugger too. If I've got the debugger going, the audio will get out of sync. Okay, so there's that guy. I gotta make sure I can reproduce this. Let me do a few more tests. I thought maybe it was timing related, but I want to see.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
God said you were dead.
I was.
So glad to see you.
Yeah.
Where are you going? We should talk.
Let's hit play. Let me try this again. Okay, so I know that if I hold down on the key and just let it repeat, I'll probably reproduce the bug.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
Oh yes, very, very tetric, or musica tetrica.
You have strayed.
Okay, I think it might be a key press during the screen fade. That might be it. That would make some sense. Let me see. If that's all it is, then I can disable commands while it's fading, and that should handle it.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
It's fine.
So I did press the keys while it was fading. That didn't seem to do it. Okay, let me make sure I can still do it the old way. The old way was just hold down the key.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and
Okay, that's it. You hold down the key. Why is that different? Why would that be
Oh,
different?
little nothing, you have strayed.
Why would that be different? It does have something to do with when the command is issued. Okay, let me see. Can I explicitly disable movement? Board updater. Disable. Effects being performed causes disablement of a command. Okay, so if I go to here, okay, so there's the start teleport. What if I just move this unstun? Because this is something that will prevent the player from... let's do the opposite. We'll say stun. Unstun.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
Oh, that might have fixed it.
Oh, little nothing, you have strayed.
Okay. Oh, I think that might have fixed it. Oh, it'd be awesome if it did.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and...
Okay, that's good. I gotta try some other cases to see if I broke other ways that you could move into there.
Billy, you're alive!
So alive.
You just burst into bits and...
It's looking good. Try a few more.
Billy, you're alive!
You beat the
So
demo.
alive.
You just burst into bits and...
It's fine.
God said you were dead.
I was.
So glad to see you.
Well, Vanderhout, well done, sir, for beating the demo. I'm sorry for any spoilers you may get from this session. I don't want to mess up the game for you. The presents, yeah, some of those are tricky. I think I fixed this bug. I think I fixed that bug. I'm gonna call that one done. This is a tough one. And I thought it was gonna take me maybe half a day to fix, and I think I did in about an hour or so. So that's a nice achievement. Boom. Also, Vanderhout, if you get the full version, your achievements on Steam will transfer over. Not like I'm pushing you to get the full version, but if you do have the full version, the achievements you got in the demo will move over to here. So yeah. I'm not working on you. Don't worry. I don't want anybody to do anything they don't want to do. Don't even care. All right. Can I get one more in? Not going to do an hours one. Let's look at which ones there are for minutes. This one I could probably do. So let's go to a different scene. Save that one. Relieved. That was potentially going to be a lot of work, and it did not end up being that much. Okay, let's find one that is not chock full of spoilers. Let's go to not the shaft. Symmetric calyx, that'll work. So all right. So this level's in the demo. It's like maybe the fourth level, something like that. Okay, first I'll show the problem.
When I push the blocks, it feels good for some reason.
So the camera view in this case, I think I want it to rotate faster. I think that's the gist of it. It has to switch between two different angles. The straight down angle is used for like looking around corners. So this wall doesn't get in the way of the view. So that's like the high visibility angle, but the one angle that looks better for showing the level in general is this tilted angle. So when I come up here, it's going to switch to the other view with the rotation animation. But it's a little too slow. So let me see. See if I can special case the rotation animation to just be faster. Camera mover. Maybe it's the slurp that I don't like. I could try saying it to lerp, see if I feel better with that. That will make it so it doesn't ease in and out of the animation at the end. Let me try that first, because that might be just all I need. Usually slurp is better, but I don't know, it just kind of gives me like a sick feeling how it is right now. And I didn't have it before until I added in the slow camera movement when you're making small changes in position. Waiting for it to... Oh, I should do my other thing where I remove the extra script so it'll go faster. Okay.
The strange thing is, when I push the block, it feels good for some reason.
Not much of a difference. I think it probably is the speed. I don't even know if I see any difference between slurp and lerp. Okay. I'll probably leave it on lerp because it looks fine, but that's not quite enough of a fix. Where does active move duration come from? Let's change this variable to just be rotation duration. All this stuff. Just leave that be. Leave that be. Or I could just set this to full. Let's see. Slow speed move duration. Unscaled move duration. 0.08. Here, let's do reuse this one. Okay. Let's see what that's like.
be
Yeah.
confusing.
That's about right. It's fast for rotation, a little bit slower for camera movement or changing its position. Okay, let's test one other thing out. I want to see how the view scores do. Story spoilers.
God, what's going on?
That works fine. Cool.
Yes, Billy.
Alright, take that. I'm also curious how much faster this loads if I strip out the Pro Builder. Wow, so many scripts it's removing right now. All right, I'm probably coming to the end of this this session right here. This has been an awesome session for productivity and also hanging out. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do any more bugs tonight. I started the session, I was really tired. I was thinking I'll just do like one and I'll just call that good. And I'm tired. I got working. I got into my groove, and I got like 3 bugs done. In my estimates, all that work was supposed to take like 10 hours or something like that. I got done in 2 hours, so real good session. Okay, remove the Pro Builder scripts. Let's also take out my decoration scripts. All right, now I just want to see if this starts up fast. Not fast, but faster. Okay. So I'm gonna call that victory. I'm gonna say this is the end of the stream. And for anyone hanging out, thanks for being around. Mateo, I will catch you later. Vanderhout, Mickey, if you're still on, I'll say goodnight to you. And anybody else that's lurking, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you all later. Stop the stream! Stop the stream! Stop the stream now!